Hello.
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 Oh my god. Oh my god, these are so fucking cute. What the fun?
I love the
Fun.
little plushies. They're cute.
Thank you for being my partner in crime for this, bud.
I'm sorry, I do not know how to do songs characters, but I tried.
You
You
did
did
good. Shut
great.
up.
Hi, Maple.
Hi, Maple.
But
We
yes,
are
Kay,
here.
take that.
We look a
This has
little
been
funny
planned
today.
for a while.
Oh,
Basically, since Bud confirmed that she was going to be a part of it, I was like, Bud, please, I need to commission this from you. Please, I need this.
Dang. I can't believe you, bud.
do you
We've
like
been
my?
working on this in secret for
I
how
asked
long?
Bud to keep it a secret
Oh,
just because I knew.
If it makes you feel better, I kind of lost track of time and I had to finish it quickly last night.
Is
So
that
that's
why
why
you?
I
No.
didn't sleep too well.
Hi, Maple. I
Hi,
am the
Maple.
cutest Sonic character ever.
Yeah, you are.
Even Maple is aware of this, more aware of this than you.
I think I'm
You said,
slightly off kilter. There we go. If I move
Do
myself
you
right
like?
there,
Do
there.
you like my beautiful comic cover?
I like
That
song.
this song. I love it. It's adorable.
You know, the best part is that I did give pose specifications for Bud, and it all happened to work out perfectly for like the couch kind of thing I was going for. Like it fit perfectly. Well, yes, Kay.
Well, yeah, there you go. Surprise, I guess. But yeah, we're here today to talk to you about this comic book, which I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the There's different Sonic comic books, right?
Yes. We're reading the IDW one, but there's also Archie Sonic.
The
In
Archie's. Yeah. Go ahead.
like in the Sonic continuity, where does this one fit?
Right after Forces.
So the
That's
Archie
actually
comics were like
mentioned.
their separate, entirely separate canon. There's like I think there was also like a UK one song that was also entirely separate.
But
But yeah,
yeah,
the main purpose of the IDW comics was to move away from Archie and like their whole thing because they also like got away from the series.
yeah,
Had some other weird shit in it.
there was some stuff that happened about how a certain person who shall remain nameless decided to leave after he threw a fit about Sonic the Dark Brotherhood. And
Was it
because
because
of
of
that, it had to go ahead and create a time warp.
I mean, because I know that some of like the Sonic media isn't technically canon. There's like weird outliers in the mix of everything. So I was wondering where this fit
yeah
the whole thingy majiggy. So I figured I ask.
But yeah, it takes place
yeah
like soon after Forces. You can
yeah.
tell
It's
because
actually
Sonic tells Blaze in the fourth one, like, "Oh hey, you didn't miss that much. 7 months ago, I got kidnapped, but then my friend saved me."
I was going to say you wouldn't know about them because you haven't played them, but like in like the first page of the first issue, you see Sonic facing off against the Egg Viper. I forget the one from Heroes. Basically, those are all the final bosses of like from Sonic Adventure 1, and then Sonic Heroes, Sonic Generations, and Sonic Forces. So
Ah,
so that is basically meant to say like, oh, so all of these things have happened.
Yeah, and the
All
final
of these
one in the
weird.
list, I'm pretty. I think isn't that one from Forces? I think or no?
I'm I
I don't
I mean I
remember.
haven't beaten Forces, I'll be honest. I don't want to play Forces. Don't make you play Forces.
Listen,
what's wrong?
Forces is
You
a
did.
fun 2-hour romp if you turn off your brain.
Candy for
And
my
I
brain.
can't even turn mine on in the first place, so there I am.
Excuse you.
What's wrong with Forces? Why do you don't want to play it?
It's it just feels bad. I have played it a bit and it just felt bad to play.
All of it,
Okay.
I don't mind it,
But
but I think like, damn, this is what you chose to do.
it's,
Like, please understand, classic Sonic didn't need to be here.
Yeah, mostly like the classic Sonic was just. It feels really bad to play.
I don't
The
know how they made
Monastators
classic
and
Sonic
the
feel like the worst character to play when they have the
yeah
simplest controls.
yeah.
Another thing I wanted to mention is
Mhm.
this comic has a lot of cool OCs do not steal around, scatter about in all
Yeah.
the little towns. That was fun
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, I don't think they showed anything from like in because in Forces like you make your own OC who becomes best friends with Sonic. I don't know if they have like a semi-canon name.
Yes, I
You know?
do know that both
Mm.
them and the character from you'll see them, you'll know them because they'll be wearing the yellow gamer hat.
I think I saw them in like issue
The yellow gamer
4.
hat?
Yes.
Uh,
Have you seen the yellow gamer hat one?
No.
Hang on.
What? Can I wear
I don't know
the
about
yellow
the yellow
gamer hat?
gamer hat.
Oh,
I saw
what? How have
something.
you not seen? It's become so synonymous with forces.
Please
There you go.
explain.
There's the yellow gamer hat.
So,
It
like,
just says gamer.
canon OC thing they play in Forces wears this hat.
You can make them wear the
Yeah,
hat. You can
you
make
are
them
allowed to wear a lot of things, including like you can dress up like Joker from Persona.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite version of someone wearing this hat I've seen is from Alpha Rad's video. That is
Oh god.
off-brand Sonic.
With the
Oh
weird
no.
Tails doll eyes.
Oh no, that creature has eaten the universe. No. Um.
But
Anything
yeah.
else you guys want to ask?
I think you want to ask because I know you're.
I thought it was really neat learning that all those like cool robots in the first couple of pages are actually from somewhere. I just thought they were cool robots. That's neat.
But yeah, we'll say one of the other characters that we won't see for a long time because of when the game came out, is that the character from the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog that you play as is actually in the comic as well as a background character.
Ah.
Oh.
Which
I like
means that only one of the
that.
endings to that game is actually canon then.
Which one's
Because of the situations they find them in, you have like the options of like you became a millionaire and live on the moon, but obviously that can't be canon anymore.
Oh.
I don't know. I just think that's kind of funny that the comics made it not canon.
There are multiple endings to Murder the Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's basically a choose your own adventure kind of ending, where you just pick stuff.
Ah. I don't remember. I remember staying up late to play that with Artie one night, and we did all the voices, and it was really fun. But I don't remember like those ending choices. I don't remember that. That's neat.
But yeah, all it is just like the same text box that you get for choosing options earlier, but for different things that happened afterwards that your character just says happened.
Okay.
Ah.
Which again,
So-
not canon.
So before this, Song got kidnapped.
Yes, basically,
Yeah.
Sonic was kidnapped for 4 months in Forces being tortured. He was fine though. He got better.
He doesn't seem
That was also after
He's
he
really-
was presumed dead.
He's really good at pushing it down. Then, trauma doesn't seem to phase him.
Yeah,
Like
it's real
That's-
unfortunate that like literally
a
nothing
thing.
comes of it.
Yeah, it's just literally like that's the only mention is that Knuckles. Like what happened to Sonic? Like we know he's being held in Eggman's facility. We know he's been being tortured for months. Then you cut to him and he's still like he's just
Yeah,
in a
he's
cell,
still
just, making
like
jokes.
going ahead and yapping at freaking Zant or whatever. Not Zant.
Yeah, not Sant.
well, canonically for
Circuitry.
me,
There we go.
He's too cool to be phased by anything.
He's way
negative.
past cool.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you can't be traumatized if all your brain is taken over by being really cool. You know?
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. So that's the lead up to this. Is that Eggman was defeated then, and that was definitely the last time he'll need to be defeated. And that's why there are Wispins later on in the in the first chapter. Well, in one of the
I did
chapters
see
here.
that there was Wisp, and I was like, wearing those for like from Sonic Colors or
Yeah,
something?
those
Yeah,
are
then
from
they
Colors.
brought them back like 3 times, I think, actually.
They brought them back for I think Lost World.
Yeah,
Because
they
he
came back in
mentioned
Lost World, then they came back in Forces.
Were there like aliens though, or
Yeah.
yeah,
something?
So it makes it
yeah.
kind of weird that they're just hanging out on Earth. Well,
And
not
they just
Earth, but freaking
Well, I mean,
oh
Nabonia,
they just
whatever.
they decided to pull out crystal gems, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah.
basically.
They said like, hey, but this place is still cool. We're gonna
Yeah,
hang out here still.
understandable. That's another thing I noticed. There's no people here.
Yeah,
Just
that's
Yeah.
I'm wondering that too. I'm wondering if we're going to see any
furry.
I'm really
because the
curious about
established
that.
Sonic Adventure is canon, and also I'm sure Shadow's gonna be here, so Sonic Adventure 2 is. So the moon got blown up. There are people here.
Yo,
Where are they?
hey, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to get off topic about this, but like, do you think Shadow had to be told that like 9/11 happened?
I
Like,
saw someone mention. I saw that comic.
I saw someone
that
mention that. I
fucking
was
Twitter
like,
post.
actually, hang on. Because
Like,
like,
oh
is
yeah,
it so?
Shadow's like 50 years ago. He's based on his entire
Yeah, and did the
perception of
game
the
come out in
world.
like 2002? So like,
Yeah.
that would be recent.
No, wait. Sonic Adventure 2. It's 2001. Oh no, so Sonic Adventure 2 predates 9/11.
Oh no, Shadow wakes up and has to deal with that immediately.
Oh no.
God, the
Oh,
moon
boy.
got pissed on when the Twin Towers were struck.
Oh boy.
Poor that sucks for them.
I mean, the GameCube.
I mean, I
version
guess movie
did-
Shadow would have to be told.
Movie Shadow had to be told because like
Movie
some mentioned that,
Shadow.
oh, his entire perception of the world was based on like old movies from like it was 50 years, so it's 2000. It'd be like from the 70s.
Yeah, so
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 all that
movie
movies,
Keanu Reeves Shadow canonically did not know 9/11 happened and had to be told about it.
someone made that comic of like showing Shadow like the outside world, and they go to New York, and he's like, "Where are the towers?" They're like, "Oh,
I'm
Shadow."
sorry.
Hey,
Well,
listen, Shadow, buddy.
Listen, you missed a lot of seasons of Earth lore, not just American lore, Earth lore.
Yeah, like, listen, a lot happened while you were gone.
There's a lot of
Listen, there was a plane and then a war that's still, I think, going on.
Yo, he's gonna
technically.
freak out about like cell phones and such as well.
it's complicated, please.
Shadow coming out of that is like a caveman being thought out. Like, he would have no concept of some of these things.
Oh boy.
Like, what's a skibbity?
I'm sorry, all I can imagine is like, Sonic, why are you telling me to go into this vent? I do not understand what you mean by Among Us. What is sus? Oh my god, you could absolutely get Shadow with what is up, dog. He wouldn't know it. Oh my god. You could get it with every D's nuts joke as well.
Why are you trying to torture the boy?
Because it's a nerd, it's fun.
The first thing to do if you see Shadow is real is to go ahead and ask him if he knows Candace.
Like, yes, introduce yourself with a Ligma joke.
Hey, hey, Shadow, you need to stay away from me. I've got ligma. Oh my god, it would be great. It would be great for that to be the first thing he hears from you. And then he punches you.
Another thing I noticed is, what are, like, is there, like, a reason why some characters wear clothes and some don't?
Usually it's just for character design reasons, that's it.
Some of them are wearing pants and some aren't, and I'm like,
There's not really a reason.
Like, I think, like, in the first, like, chapter, there's a dude with, like, only a bandana and boots.
Yeah.
Like, Sonic just has his glove and shoes, so does Tails. in the first chapter, yeah, there's a guy wearing a vest, there's people wearing shirts and dresses. Amy wears a dress, some people have a bandana, some people. There's no real reason why.
However, it does follow like usually the kind of cartoon logic of, oh, if it's a female character, they must wear a shirt, despite the fact that like the male characters don't wear pants. So it feels really
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I'm noticing like, oh yeah, in this, oh yeah, we can take screenshots. I was gonna say we can do that. We can. I don't know how you can put those on stream, but like
Yeah, I can do
in
that.
this panel, you can see the two characters with eyelashes have full body clothes on,
Give me a
whereas the
second,
one
I
who
can't
doesn't
actually.
Yeah,
just has
it
a
feels like a lot
bandana.
of like female presenting characters are like the ones that get to wear clothes.
Hang on, I need to make a new thing. I was going to set up like a full like fake TV in the background, but as you may be able to tell, I just made this in Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to make the TV in time. I wanted to change the couch as well, but I needed to be level 96 with Leatherworker, which I don't have.
Oh damn! Can't believe you didn't level up enough in Final Fantasy.
Well, that is the right one. But hang on, let me hide it. No, let me hide it. No. No, hide it.
Things I like is the amount of funny faces Sonic has. Like there's just funny frames. I mean, they're not frames if it's comic. Funny.
Yeah, it's many panels. Yeah.
Just so okay, so he's free from thing, and I guess Eggman is in prison or something.
Yeah. What?
And
We see at
then
the end he's not in prison.
I mean, it doesn't like. I mean, later
Like,
in the volume, we see him, and he doesn't seem to be in prison.
yeah.
Um,
He just like, oh yeah, he just disappeared, and
but
we haven't
they're
heard from it since.
but they're all assuming that it's just the robots going haywire or whatever,
Yeah.
and attacking all this little
Well, because
towns.
apparently that was a thing for a bit. Was that they were just, going all about doing their own things.
Yeah.
And so, Song and other people, I guess, are trying to help the towns from getting squished
Yeah.
by the robots.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a thing called the Resistance.
Yeah, which was a thing in
Yeah.
Forces.
Yeah.
That's actually what they mentioned that later, where Knuckles is the leader of the Resistance, and that was canonical. It's a little bit weird.
The story of Forces is that Eggman needed another attack as he does, and then now he has a bunch like the old Sonic villains from the other past games, and they're back now, and they take over everything. So like, so now he has like rule over like the Sonic world, and now everyone else has to like either bow to him or they form the Resistance, and now they start like taking all this stuff down. So that's where that's from. It's just like, okay, so now they've won against Eggman. So, but the Resistance is still a thing because his forces are still wandering around, even though he's not actively like doing anything.
Yeah, they're still wandering, and the world is still really messed up.
Yeah.
Like the world got like hammered hard when Eggman ruled it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just trying to do some cleanup around, assuming nobody's controlling the robots.
Yeah, originally they didn't, because again they were just kind of wandering about, not really being a nuisance. But now they're being organized. It looks like.
Okay, and then we get a little cool fight scene thingy with Tails.
Yeah.
For a bit, which was nice.
Yeah, I'm real glad to see that like they made Tails fully competent. That's something that some modern Sonic games do that kind of bug me. Is that they just make Tails kind of like, oh, help me, Sonic.
That's mostly just that one scene in Forces.
Well, there's that scene in Forces. I think that's also something in like that happens in Unleashed as well, Where when you see Tails, he's just like, "Give me help, please."
Yeah. It's hard because Tails is always meant to be like the younger brother to Sonic. So it's like, they are older now, but like Tails still has to be kind of like the younger friend and uh be not necessarily like dependent on Sonic, but
I mean, he
he's
seems to have pulled his own weight pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
He had a cool
Like how do you
scene.
maintain that relationship while still having
They got this
having their
cool like
main character dynamic?
combo attack thingy, and that was neat.
Yeah.
You
I think
know,
like Tails having grown up a lot since Forces works really well. Cause like yeah, he had to deal without Sonic for 5 months, 6 total. So it makes sense that like now he would, at least since Forces, would be a lot more like ready.
Yeah.
yeah. Then they attack this big robot with a big hammer, and then they win.
hmm
And yeah, I
And
do want to say I think the action in this is really good.
The
yeah,
fight scenes have really good.
Oh yeah, we forgot to start the music.
oh,
Oh, we didn't start. I already started this with listening to the music.
Oh whoops, I did not. Oopsie
Oh.
daisies, as they say.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I'm
So
just kind
we've been
of trying.
talking in complete silence. I can't believe this.
Yeah, I forgot to be like, yeah, start up the music or anything. Where did I put the?
I mean, I've
Here
just
it is.
been trying to recount what has happened in the volume,
Here we
and
go.
as
I'm
I
gonna
go, we can like,
start up.
if there's anything you guys want to add, then we can add it.
3, 2, 1, music.
No,
Music.
There we go.
Yay.
Well, no, I think that the action in this is like very lively, very like the best way I could describe it is like very Sad Sonic kind of
Oh
feeling.
yeah. There was a like argument I heard during like the lead up to Sonic 3 where people are saying that they they miss Sonic not being the Flash, where it is not like a superpower where he can just go really fast when he chooses to activate it. Like original Sonic he's just athletic. He just is really fast because has like a lot of like skill and he's able
speed.
to maintain his speed and strength. So like I feel that's in here where like where's the page? Where's the page? Like you see that it is not just he is fast and bounces through things, but also he uses like his own momentum and his own like angles to bounce off things.
Yeah, like how he went
Yeah.
ahead and like after bouncing off of the one robot's like face. Actually, no, I think he got smashed down by Tails and bounced off the ground into the hammer. And it's great. It's so lively. Hang on, here I got what I was thinking about. I'll post it there so that then I can also pull it up on the thing.
The action is really, really good. Cause you get like full like page spreads of like motion and no words. And,
Yeah.
and it reads really good. Like it just kind of guides your eyes from like one action to the next.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's really nice. When,
that's an issue with like a
the
lot of
layout.
comics and manga and such, is that it has a hard time selling the movement. And I feel
think
like
it's really
this
special
does
when-
it really well.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's really special when you get like a comic or a manga from an author who's really able to like, use the medium to its advantages. Use like their lines and their spread to guide your
Yeah.
eyes into action or motions or stuff, or like do build up and then you
Yeah.
turn the page and then you get like the resolution and stuff and it hits a little
Yeah,
hard.
like in this one that Lulu has on screen now, it's like he like jumps into the ankle and then bounces off,
And then-
goes onto the roof, and then is able to like sneak onto the hammer and start running up it.
I
And
also
so like
like
that kind of like this movement and athleticism is incredible to see. And it's not just he is fast and he just breaks through things.
Yeah, I love the fact that he like most of what we see, at least in this set of comics, is not him brute forcing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is all very freeform. Like he brute forces one thing in that whole one, I think, right at the end, which is hitting the head of the robot, which is kind of its weak point. But
Yeah.
also, I don't think that actually put it down until it just got stuck on the hammer and couldn't do anything.
I mean, all throughout this volume, in each chapter, he gets like to have a little like combo with different characters, and
Yeah.
It's
like,
so good. I'm glad
really
that they do
strategizes
that.
differently with like each one of the other characters he is battling with, and that's really neat. It kind of really shows like their whole personality and their character through what like
Yeah.
through like the attacks that they perform and the combos they do together with Song. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. It's really
Yeah.
neat.
I
And how,
hope
like,
that
these-
there's so much more of this because it's so good.
It is so
Yeah.
good.
I love
wanted-
seeing how, like, his complete different, style between, like, Tails and Amy or Amy and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Like, it just feels so good to see the fact that they have different routines that they work with each other. That's not something you get a lot of the time.
I know I mentioned like the very first issue. There's not like a whole lot to talk about, but I think as a whole for like the first volume, it does a really good job of reintroducing, like the friends and their relationships and how they tackle problems together, and also just explains like what has been happening and is like what might lead into like the overarching story of the comics.
Like even for me who didn't really have like the background entirely of what was going on, it wasn't too overwhelming with the information that it gave, but it gave good enough information for you to get pulled into what's going on.
Yeah.
I give it credit for that.
Also, I think one of the few things I'm not a big fan of, at least of the first one, this might get better later on, is they need to expand their amount of onomatopoeia, because most of it is smash. You have like
that's
one
like-
whoosh and some whams, but I kind of wish that there was a bit more.
Yeah,
It just
Yeah.
feels like most of the thing is smash, 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 smash.
but then after the Tails and Sonic defeat the thing, Tails is like, okay, go to this other town because there's like stuff happening over there. And
Yeah.
then Song goes off on his own, and then
Mhm.
between chapters we get little spreads of art, which those are nice,
Yeah.
and they come in like different art styles. It feels like.
Yeah, those are like the
Yeah.
alternate like comic arts.
Yeah, they're
You know,
made
you get
by
every
they're made
issue.
by a variety of people. That's
Yeah.
why you see at the
Like,
bottom,
yeah.
like art
In
by
the actual,
Tracy
like-
Yardley and such.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
nice.
every like actual like monthly issue is going to have a variant cover arts. 'Cause that's the thing comics do. It's just neat.
Yeah. And we start the next chapter with Sonic battling a crab.
Yeah. This
I
giant
make
enemy
a
crab
Giant
and your
enemy
attack
crab.
is weak. And he attacks its weak point for massive damage.
He
And
does.
Smash like 5 times in one page. And it's cool.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, Song defeated the
Yeah.
crab, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Amy shows up.
Yeah, to actually finish it up because Sonic didn't quite get it.
Well, that was she shows up out of nowhere.
It starts moving again, then Amy shows up and makes it a crater. Puts a crater in its head.
Gives
with
it
one
a big bonk and it dies. And Song is like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And Amy's like, "Oh, I heard you were coming over here." It's like, "That, dang."
Yeah.
Do they have like cell phones or something? That,
I mean, they do have a
cell phone
communicator kind
Amy?
of thing.
I was like, "Oh yeah, Song is going that direction."
Which also, like, minor thing, but this probably has to be, like, the art style, at least, that they do. Like, it's probably the best of what I've seen for
I
Amy.
Oh yeah, this Amy looks amazing.
Yeah.
Amy is
Absolutely.
Really?
Like, outside of this, my favorite Amy is probably, like, the Sonic CD Amy.
Oh yeah.
With the green shirt and the skirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Classic
Yeah.
Amy is
I
so
see.
adorable. I love her.
we're doing we're reading one of the Sonic Comics, and we're doing a little book club, and we're reviewing the first what do you call it?
It's
Volume.
the first volume or like
Yeah.
collected
Comic.
volume.
I hear volume, and I think like a thick book.
Well, it's because like they're monthly issues, so then they get collected into. It's like comic collectors call them trades, because the idea of like you can trade them with like your friends to get them into new series and stuff. But like
But yeah,
I don't know. It's like with like manga volumes. You like every volume is a different like chapter or issue that would be published monthly or whatever, in like
Yeah.
Shonen Jump.
But yeah, this Amy is really, really cute. Love the little lace design on the inside of her dress. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, I think that is still based off of the Sonic Adventure 1 one.
Yeah, that has been there since Sonic Adventure 1.
But honestly, I feel like they perfected because something that's always kind of stuck out with me a lot with this 3D models is that Amy's hair looks a little off sometimes. Mainly the little, the front spikes,
Yeah.
But with this, it looks really good because obviously they can pose exactly where it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, just in general, the art style of these is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
I do notice that they do change artists almost every issue, I think, because in issue 3 the art style changes drastically to have much thicker lines and bolder different colors.
Yeah, but it's not like the Archie Sonic where it felt like it was a different someone else entirely.
It's not too jarring.
It's not too jarring. It was noticeable, but
it's not pulling a Beyblade. Okay. So I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It is obviously the same character still, so it's fine. But yeah, so Amy's like, yes, I heard you were coming here. And then Song is like, okay, bye.
Talk to the hand.
We don't mention that name in this house, Soup.
No, don't mention him.
Don't bring him in.
But yeah, bitch be like, I am out. And Amy's like, but I wanted to talk to you. He's like, nah, bye. So
listen, I don't want to join the resistance. I'm fast on my own.
You should join the resistance and help us rebuild and stuff because...
Nah, I pass.
She's like, no, I don't want to do none of that.
Which, it makes sense for Sonic.
Yeah.
I mean, it does.
But still, dang, Sonic. You can't even just, take a communicator.
I just find it funny that he's, kind of an asshole to her. And, Amy's like, oh, baby.
Don't leave me.
That's kind of their relationship where, Amy really wants to be, Amy... It is... How she has grown from just being... Her entire personality is she wants to be Sonic's girlfriend, to being to generally being her own character and having her own motivations, but still retaining her own affection has always really been interesting. And I like that they still show that
these are not the Archie comics, Soup. These are the I don't know.
We brought up the art style changes and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're talking about.
Amy deserves better, but look at this man. He looks pissed off, and all she's doing is talking.
Whoops, did that on the wrong one.
It's there's hatred in his eyes. It's he's fine. You can
He
say
is
no.
angry.
Yeah, I love Amy so much.
I'm glad that they gave Amy so much more.
Dude
Apparently
literally
the original
goes
concept
talk
was...
to the hand.
But apparently the original concept for her was that she was not supposed to be, as skilled as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I'm glad they kind of went back on that by presumably just her, trying to keep up with all of them. That now she is that she stands on par.
Does she qualify? I would say I don't think she qualified for being a Smurfette, being
I think she was designed to be originally, but she evolved beyond that.
Yeah,
she's past
She
that,
was
but
just
originally, you know,
I would say like yes, CD Sonic can definitely fall into that because it was just she is there, she is the pink hedgehog, and then she gets kidnapped, and then you have to save her.
yeah,
And that's her entire point in the game.
but
yeah. They're talking, and then Sonic is like, talk to the hand. He's like, no, I am free
Yeah.
or whatever. And then a random sheep lady shows up, and like, help!
please,
Bad.
like I think you forgot. There's a lot more than just one guy. Please understand.
It's like, you were supposed to help us, guys. Please stop having your conversation.
Like, we understand you
Yeah.
have this that you're dealing with, but we would really appreciate help.
Yeah,
And Sonic is like, yes.
yeah.
And so they fight some chickens, some robot
Mhm.
chickens, and
I do also like the splitting of, like the way that they split up for this. Like,
Yeah,
it's obviously supposed to be canonical. Like, Sonic is faster than Amy. He's
Yeah.
the fastest thing alive.
It's,
So it makes
it's
sense
still
to have him go about and deal with stragglers and try to thin them out before they could get to the center of town and cause issues.
This whole issue is fantastic because it shows their difference in and how they tackle problems.
I mean, she's more of a
Excuse me.
strategist.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah,
she
she
organizes
goes, she is
the
able to like keep people organized, keep them on task, and find ways for them to help. Whereas Sonic does just go and tackle things head on.
Sonic is much more of like a free form kind of person compared to Amy, who has a lot more like structure for what she's doing. And that
Yeah.
makes her a significantly better for, dealing with, especially organizing people. Like, the second that she realizes, the city's under attack, her first thought is like, do you have any way to defend the city? Like,
Yeah.
that is the first thing she comes up with, because it would be good to get to a defensive position.
Yeah, it's find the defenses and then get people into position to help take care of things.
Yeah, they battle some chickens. Amy has people shoot some other chickens, and then we get a really nice page spread of actually Sonic and Amy doing their little combo attack, and it's like the absolute bliss on her face when she's picked up by.
Yeah.
It's so
It's her
cute.
little smile is
cute.
so adorable.
It's so cute.
I do
That's
also
like-
love her look of absolute, like...
Her gremlin energy when she smashes
Yeah.
the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Hang on, I'll get that in there, too.
I like that in their combo attack, like they hold hands and they boost each other out, and then Amy does this whirlwind kind of attack thingy, which is very different in contrast to with the way that Tails and Sonic did their combo attack.
Yeah, with like the Tails and Sonic one, it feels like Tails is supporting Sonic, but in this it feels like Sonic is supporting Amy.
Which is neat. I think it's neat.
But yeah, very cute little catch. I love it. It's adorable, and we have Amy's absolute gremlin-y face of hell yeah, I got him.
Violence.
But yeah, I think it does play to the fact that they do both know each other very well.
Yeah.
Like
Super,
Amy
she
is designed to be physically stronger than Sonic. Like, for, like, brute strength.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, like, yeah, Sonic will throw her at the guys who are, who would probably might take a bit more effort from him.
But yeah, so they fight and they win, and then Amy's like, see, we could do this all the time. Wasn't it fun? If you join the resistance, Sonic is like, no.
No.
No. Just no. He is a free spirit or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're arguing while battling for a bit.
I do love that while they're arguing about it, they're still like, like Sonic's like, oh yeah, behind you.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
they're still aware of what they're doing even while they're arguing about it.
yeah. That was neat.
I think it's a really fun characterization for them
Absolutely,
to
this-
be
this whole issue is just beautiful with its characterization of them all.
I hope that it just could maintain this quality, it would be good.
I like when the big fucking floaty thing that shows up that's dropping more robots down.
Mm-hmm.
They like just look at each other and know what attack Amy wants to do on it.
Yeah.
And they just have this like grimace while they look at each other. It's like, oh, you daredevil. At this distance, or you should like they don't even like mention what they're gonna do. They just know by looking at each other. And I thought it was neat. And then just Amy shoots Sonic into the atmosphere to destroy the weird bird pufferfish float thingy. I don't know what
I don't remember what like the name of that enemy is, but
I don't remember.
but those are like original like Sonic. All the like drop ships have been like Sonic 1 enemies.
The
Oh
funny
my god!
little dude.
This music got meteor herd.
Oh, window capture. Why did you break? There we go.
Like yeah, we see the like it's not Buzzy Beetle. That's Mario.
How dare you talk about my Buzzy Beetle like that, acting like they'd be a Sonic enemy, the nerve. Do my boy Buzzy dirty like that. Not actually. I think all the Sonic enemy designs are really good most of the time.
Yeah.
Caterkiller on top of all of them.
I just like love the way they look at each other. You get like this panel that comes across the page, or they just have like shit-eating grins, and they're able to communicate with just that.
Exactly.
Which is really neat. But yeah, they beat the thing. Sonic actually feels the hit from being used as a projectile to blow up the drop ship or whatever.
Yeah.
And Amber's like, okay, I guess you're leaving. And dude is like, yes. And she's just swooned because apparently he looks really cool.
Listen. He is really cool.
He's
Just
way past
standing there.
cool.
He's just standing there with like extra shading, looking magnificent.
Something in your PC keeps baduping like a device is connecting or something? Oh no.
Has it? I didn't hear.
I don't have the stream sound on, so I can't tell.
What would be Badoopin?
The song is badooping.
I don't know what would be making that noise. I didn't even hear it.
No. That's unfortunate.
Was it this? No. I don't know what was making that noise. Hopefully it just doesn't. Tell me next time you hear it, and I can go ahead and just kill whatever's causing that.
Murder.
Yeah.
And then you hear the window, so it's like, what disconnected? But yeah, then they say bye, and song goes off into the horizon again.
I do like how he does go ahead and offer, like, hey, you could come with me. But she knows, like, yeah, she can't just do that.
I mean,
Like, she still has to organize everything.
Yeah. And then in the next chapter, we get my boy.
No.
Your boy.
Like, I still want to mention, like, that I still really love the characterization between Sonic and Amy because of how their relationship has changed over the years. From it just being complete infatuation from Amy to... Like, they fight during this issue where they're arguing. Sonic is like, I don't want to be a part of this big group. I need to do my own thing. That's what works for me. He's like, that doesn't work for the rest of us. We need you and we want your help. But in their own way, like, you see at the end that he is still doing good. He is still, even if he is not a part of like a larger group, he is still dedicated to going around and helping as much as he can.
He just
And to
likes
him,
doing it his way.
Being able to just be on his own while he does it works for him.
Like,
And
that's all he's really known.
yeah.
Sure,
and
he'll
shows that,
team
like,
up with
this-
people, but
yeah,
when they're nearby.
but to him, that, like, having a structure to that and being told where he has to go, just like doesn't work for him. So he wants to just. It just shows how, like, they have such different things, where Sonic is so free form, whereas Amy has structure and control, and that's what works for both of them. But still, like, that it's just so sweet saying how, like, that is what she loves in Sonic, is his just will to do good, his will to help and be there, and his dedication to just being the person people need him to be. Even if that means he has to do it alone and can't always be there for everyone. It is that part of him that she loves so much. And it's so cute, and I love her face when she's blushing. She's so fucking precious, my girl, my dear.
Like, it's such nice little characterization moments. Like, this whole comic has been full of them.
Exactly. She's so cute. She's so. And it is just really good at that.
Yeah.
Also, something else I kind
It
of
shows
thought about is that there is not a lot of shots in the comic that are someone just standing still. Just like two people standing still.
No.
At least so
there's a
far,
lot of
they have
people.
almost always been moving, whether that's, you know, them in a fight or them even just walking while they're doing something. Like at the end, you know, it's Amy walking while they're talking. I think that's just a nice little detail. Because again, they express that movement pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, even though, there's not a lot of, like, direct, like, action, aside from, like, the fight scenes, there's still, you can still see characters doing something in just about every page. So, like, just seeing this moment where they have literally just this 1 second to just stay still and just talk to each other and it just works so well.
Yeah.
Also,
And
I
so
feel
we-
the most about, like, that same point is with the scene where Knuckles and Sonic meet up. They could have just had Sonic standing there and Knuckles, like, having just landed. No, they have Knuckles mid-landing and Sonic tapping his foot. It's like that tiny bit of, you know, movement.
Yeah. So we start the next chapter with Knuckles beating the shit out of a robot, just punching it, and then going, let me in!
Let me in.
And they will not let him in. He wants in?
Then they go in anyways.
Because it makes sense. Like, why would they
Is it
just
just-
be like, nah, we won't enter? Like,
Yeah.
they're just going to hop over. Why wouldn't they?
A poor little
Because-
guy guarding the doors, like, I can't let you in.
Yeah, but both of them are just. Both
What
of
do you
them
mean?
also have a really great relationship because they're both very, like, it's weird because Knuckles also has this whole thing where he is meant to stay and guard the Master Emerald, and that's meant to be his whole personality. But then he's also a treasure hunter, and he also wants to be a free spirit and not be tied down to things. But he has chosen to still, like, be a part of something because people need it. They need help.
Yeah.
But also, neither of them will fucking listen to anyone else.
Yeah, they do not
Like, oh, we can't
care
let you in?
about the rules. Again, they
They
just look at each other. Again, like with Amy, they just look at each other and they just do it anyway.
They just climb the thing.
They just start climbing the thing, say, fuck your rules.
Also, I know
Are you
why there was the
trying to-
beeps now is because of I was snipping tools.
Screenshotting?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I don't have a way to make it so that you can't hear that, so I apologize.
But yeah, it's like, let us in. No, I can't let it. Why can't you let us in? They don't even wait for, like, an answer.
They just say that they can't go ahead. Imagine being considerate of the rules set out by other Sonic characters.
And just
Yeah.
Scale the wall. Like,
Amy's the most likely to be considerate of rules and still breaks them with reckless abandon. Amy and Tails are the most, like, rule following, and they're still broken. But yeah, so they enter and find out that, oh yeah, the town's been taken over by two thugs who stole the freaking Wispin shipments.
Yeah, they got two bullies, and they're all scared. So luckily we got like Doggy over here doing exposition for us, explaining why, and and they're like, okay, and they go and they find all the little capsules, the Wisp or whatever. They're like, we will help you, friends.
That is interesting because you played Forces Wooloo, so like when they see the Wisp shipments and they see them all trapped in there, Knuckles says, and before he ... went solo ... Tails gave us a second. So what happened with Tails and Forces?
So Tails during Forces, I don't believe is a part of the Resistance. I don't remember him ever actually showing up at the thing. I'm pretty sure that he decided to go out on his own to try and find Sonic, because he didn't believe Sonic was dead. Well, most other people were like, yeah, listen, Sonic's probably dead at this point, like, after so long.
That's why he says it. I'm like, what do you mean he went so... That sounds like something important
or
happened to
it
Tails,
could be...
but we saw Tails, he's like...
Or it could be maybe referring to... when Tails and Sonic both went out together, like before they went off on that mission where Sonic got kidnapped, and that's why it's ... So he went solo because Sonic got kidnapped, and Knuckles is trying to be a bit, he's trying to go ahead and pass by it. That's my only other thought, because when Tails is seen again, he's in the exact same spot he was before. So it's very possible that he got stuck there after Sonic got, beat to shit. Like, actually couldn't make it back to reconvene with the others, because he's been fighting an unending war there. I think Tails even says, like, there's no end to them, or something like that.
I'm sorry, that line like tripped me up. I'm like, what is this implying about Tails? Because we saw Tails 2 issues ago, and he's fine, unless something happens.
I mean, he doesn't work with the Resistance in this comic either, so that could also be part of it.
Yeah, but he makes it sound like something serious happened to Tails. That's why I'm very concerned.
Again, my thought is, if it is meant to imply something deeper, is that it is Sonic having been kidnapped and presumed dead. It might be a bit of a, tough subject for Knuckles to bring up, because he assumed Sonic was dead for, like, that whole time.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, we get introduced to the baddies we're gonna be fighting in this chapter, which are a skunk and...
I think a badger.
Badger? Here's a question. Which one is rough and which one is tumble?
Yes. I think they're an entity, okay? It is, yes, they're both...
You can't have rough, you can't have tumble, but you can have rough and tumble.
Yeah, exactly. You get me. Yeah, they're being ass cats, and, and I just love this face.
Is it Knuckles going ahead and die?
Knuckles sees this, guys, and he just wants to kill them.
He just wants violence. Which is Knuckles. That is the Knuckles, vine.
Like, I know that he knows that they're bad and they've been mean to the people in Taoism, but, like, he lays his eyes on them, and his immediate thought is just gonna split them in half. And so they introduce themselves, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we already, the rough and tumble. And
I do love Knuckles, you're the salt of the earth.
Knuckles is like, alright, we are gonna take this seriously. They are dangerous and we're gonna take them down. And Sonic is like, oh my god, look at these fucking chumps.
Look at
Look
these
at 'em.
idiots. They have their own, like, battle cry.
They say their names and they pose.
They pose. Looking to
Yeah.
scrap? Get ready to crumble. Brace yourselves for rough and tumble.
So they start fighting.
I like that they also presumably throw confetti around themselves when they do that, looking at them.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They totally do. They start fighting, and obviously the skunk guy farts on Knuckles, which Knuckles doesn't like. So that's upsetting.
But also, like, in this fight scene, once again, you see their momentum being used, where...
You even see an
Okay.
enemy go ahead and take advantage of Sonic's own momentum. You see
Yeah.
Rough or Tumble, don't know which, going ahead and, just throwing him along his own
Usually like a
trajectory.
basketball. Yeah.
And Sonic just adapting immediately, because that's kind of what he does. He adapts to the situation in front of him.
Yeah, and like the guy that farts has a name for his fart attack, so that's fun.
Yeah, the Stink Bomber.
And
According to this fandom page, they're both skunks.
Really?
Yeah. The
Honestly-
small one is rough, the big one is tumble.
I mean, I guess he did tumble over the table, so it makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like... It's really neat. You see Sonic get held in his, like, ball form. Then get bounced around, but then he still kicks off the wall and uses that as an attack.
directly in the face.
And again, it makes perfect sense, because Sonic would be so prepared for stuff like... He already has to deal with that while he's just bouncing
He's fast.
around.
He thinks fast, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, Knuckles is over here dying because the guy farted on him. So he punches him onto the floor. And so Sonic is like, yes, Wisp, help us. Even though they very much didn't need any help, it feels like. But alright. So he entices the Wisp to help. And they help beat the shit out of the skunks. And then they bro fist.
Yeah. I do kind of like the Wisps doing stuff themselves, though. Because they do sometimes feel a bit... Oh yeah, a bit damsel-y, yeah, like how they just tell them, like, hey, yeah, you guys can just leave.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
don't
not
forget
just
that.
there for other people to, like, use their powers. You have your own powers. You need to take control of your own life. And
I think that's also, like, a nice reminder for all of, like... Because it's a nice little thing where it shows that, like, the Wisps are fine being a part of these weapons. They don't mind it at all.
yeah,
They aren't, like,
they-
being held against their will or anything. They are, even after what Rough and Tumble have done, which presumably was real bad to the Wisps, they're still more than happy to help people out.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they're taking these guys to prison, I assume. And they're like, you are now our enemy forever.
You're the
And
enemies
Sonic-
of Rough and Tumble, and they get laughed at.
And Sonic is just howling over here. Because, I don't know, I feel like the reason he asked the Wisp for help wasn't because he needed help, but because,
But to
You know,
lift
they-
them up, it's
yeah,
like,
these
Yeah.
are his whims. Let the Wisp do something, feel better about themselves.
Also, I just realized in the wide shot there, you see a butterfly character. I didn't even notice that before. I didn't expect that they would have a butterfly character, honestly.
oh yeah, you're right.
There's a butterfly character?
Yeah, in the wide shot where Sonic is saying, let's
With
party.
Oh yeah, and then they party.
Yeah, then back there's a butterfly character.
Oh yeah. And then they party.
But apparently Knuckles is only playing hero on the surface. Oh no.
Oh no. They party. What song do you think they party to? Did they do a Shrek 2?
Yes. They listened to Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses.
Oh, okay, great. I love that one.
Also, so, again, along with the whole, like, how they decide to team up and fight, I kind of like that both Sonic and Knuckles, like, just do their own thing. They have two enemies to deal with. They decide, yeah, we'll just take one each. That's fine.
I mean, it's reflective of their character, really. You know?
Yeah, Knuckles is really solitary.
They would just punch. So that's another.
Knuckles, part of his whole thing is that he's been alone for like most of his life. So Knuckles is strong on his own. He probably feels like he doesn't need to.
Right, he even says that. He says, "I didn't need your help." It's like, nah, yeah, you didn't, but hey, you owe me.
Here.
He doesn't. Knuckles doesn't need his help like directly, but then him being there still.
It's still like he's still more than happy to have someone else there.
Yeah. But he doesn't need like an assist. They're just taking care of it together, and they're both like confident in their abilities to, let each other do their own thing.
It feels kind of like parallel play, but for fighting.
Yeah. And so the mysterious voice that we do not know who it is. It's like, yes, if Knuckles here, then the Emerald thing of his island.
The Master Emerald is unguarded. Knuckles, how many times have you done this? Knuckles, please.
How convenient. And that moves us on to our next chapter. With,
which introduces a new character.
Sean comes over here, enters this beautiful Italian village in the mountain that is being destroyed by robots. And we get a new character. And she's a lemur. And she uses her tail as a weapon hand.
As a grabby hand, weird like whip.
I mean, it's multi-use because she also uses it as a sling at one point.
Yeah, it's designed to be a stretchy tail. That's basically the power. And I think they do great with it yet again. I like how they work with it.
I like how the first shot we get of her is her kicking absolute ass.
Oh yeah.
And like her
this whole page is like fantastic, showing how she fights, how she uses her tail.
Yeah, and like the first part of where she gets introduced is just this spread of her and the way you immediately know how her tail works.
You see her,
you don't need
punching
it
a robot,
re-explained or anything. You just know it's how.
Attach herself through a bunch of robots, and then pulls her tail over to just hang them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the fun little. They realize they've been going a bit hard on fight after fight, so there's a nice little thing where that's a lot of fire on her tail. That would hurt a bit.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
And then gets introduced, and I love that she handshake with her tail.
It's so cute.
It's cute. You just by that page, you
get their vibe.
You get the vibe of this character. It's pretty neat. She's pretty, by the way. Love the purple eyes. Very cool.
Okay, I've only seen one other IDW character, so I hope that they're all the same level of quality. Well, I've seen 3 actually. I've seen one other that I won't spoil. But I saw Lanolin the sheep before as well. And again, all of the characters that they create look really good.
Yeah,
I hope they stay at the same. These characters feel like they could have just been introduced in the PS2 era of Sonic games, and they would fit right alongside them.
Oh yeah.
I really like her little. She has a tracksuit kind of thing, and then she has a little yellow crop top that matches her shoes and it matches her like the
Her like fist wrappings and such.
yeah, which is neat.
It feels like they really knew what they wanted to do for character designs, you know? It's not like, sorry to bring it up, but Archie Sonic, where a lot of the echidnas are just Knuckles again. Instead, it is, like, the characters feel really different.
Like, a lot of, like, these characters have that thing where, like, they're, it's a Mickey Mouse hands with the gloves and the something, like, some kind of cuff on their big hands. And I like that she has a set of fingerless gloves, but they still seem bulky because of, like, the weird...
Yeah, because of the metal plate. Like it's a castus on her hand.
Like, it doesn't... It's different, but it doesn't look weird in universe, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's neat. And, so they're fighting. And that's cool. And they
Also,
seem to be
something else. I do think it's really, like, interesting that they show how, how the freaking badniks would think of each other. Like, they don't really... Because the badniks can just be replaced. You can just get more flitties and just shove them in another robot. It doesn't really matter. And you see them, like, while they're trying to kill Sonic and... Oh no, I forgot her name already. Tangle. I'm sorry. Like, they just vaporize a couple of their own guys. Why should they care? Like, they're replaceable.
At this point, are the robots even powered by flickies anymore?
I don't remember. I think they're powered by chaos energy now.
Probably.
So
Because
there's
if they were powered by
no
flickies, then you would see Sonic like taking care of those and then like flying away.
Yeah, as far as I know, we have not seen a single cucky yet in one of these. I'm sorry. I can't not laugh at the fact that the chicken flickies used to be called cuckies.
God.
Did they have different names? I thought they were just generically called flickies.
And then we see a wall of fire, and boom, boom, bomb. It's Blaze the cat.
Yeah,
I'll admit, their reasoning for having her here definitely just feels like we wanted her here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Granted, I didn't know. I knew the character. I just didn't know anything about her besides the fire power. I guess.
All right, so she came out originally for Sonic Advance, and she was from an alternate dimension. Then Sonic 06,
Sonic Rush.
Sonic Rush, sorry.
Yeah.
The other mobile Sonic game.
Yeah.
But she came out in Sonic Rush, and she was from an alternate dimension. But then in 06, she came from the future with Silver. But after 06, she ended up only ever being from an alternate dimension.
I mean,
it's kind of weird.
She does say that
we just don't have to worry about 06. We don't have to worry about 06.
Yeah, 06 is now... 06 was decanonized in its own game. Like, not even kidding.
Yeah, she's like, we get like this nice full body shot from the back. And like, what's her name? Tangle's like, she is a she.
And
she's gay.
and Tangle is like, it's just like in awe.
Yeah.
And also mood.
It's like, dang, and Sonic over here is like, hi!
Yeah, hey, bestie! How you doing?
I like Tangle's face.
Yeah.
But yes, I am a full Blangle supporter. Blangle needs to be the true pairing.
Yeah.
Who needs Sanemi or Sanado when you have Blangle? Yes, the little thumbs up Sonic is so nice.
I love the face of Tangle when Sonic is saying hi. She's like, oh, how dare you talk to her like that?
Fun. How much to have you cut that out so I can put as like a thing emote?
Cut that? I can do that easily.
I can't do that in like 3 seconds. I will do it after we're done. Just remind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh yes, help us
Whoops, it's in the wrong one.
fight. And now we get this nice little shots of them fighting more robots. Yeah, that's cool.
It shows like that that big
I do like how
like Blaze is a lot more like consistent and like graceful, I guess, because all her robots are literally just in a line. She is just hopping between them effortlessly,
Yeah.
rather
like
than Sonic like ping ponging between them.
yeah. Like she is like very much knows exactly what she can do. She knows
Yeah.
exactly where things need to be for her to do what she needs to. Versus Sonic's kind of make it up as you go style. I do also like the difference between like, you know, again, Sonic's and Blaze's little, you know, character interactions with Tangle. Like, Blaze does not look super comfortable meeting a new person.
Yeah.
If I remember rightly, isn't there like significantly less people in Blaze's alternate universe or
I
something?
don't know off the top of my head.
Because it just looks like she is not nearly as comfortable. Well, she is designed to be antithesis of Sonic, and Sonic is very good
Yeah.
at meeting people and getting along with them.
She's just a little introverted. Okay, give her a chance.
No, yeah, that's just what I'm talking about, is that it's kind of neat to see her, like, you know, Sonic is all ready for whatever plan Tangle has like, planned out. Meanwhile, you know, Blaze is like, a little apprehensive, like, should I be trusting this?
Like, can we trust her? Do we know her?
I don't know if you just misremember that from like 06,
I might be thinking about it from 06,
because I don't think. I mean, I can only trust like a fandom page so much, but it says like, okay, in her universe, she is like appointed. She is a Aurora princess to
Yeah, she's a princess.
To
I
be
mean,
a
she's
part
not
of-
mentioned that she's a princess.
to guard her own emeralds.
Yes, that's
so-
true. She does. So she says that in the comic too.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, I'm sorry,
It
I
just
just
says
really need everyone to
devoted
see
her-
this.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I know. Tag is like, oh yes, I know we just met, but get on my. Get on my I will use me as a sling, please, ma'am.
Devoted to her position, she sometimes gets herself bogged down by her strict discipline, which has made her antisocial, shy, and unfamiliar with the concept of having friends.
Gotcha, so yeah,
Okay.
she is very much not in her element in a social situation.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I was getting it confused with 06, where, like, she
Yeah.
only has Silver to talk to. And Silver's not the most social either.
So, yeah, I understand. It's okay. Socializing is hard. I like that one part after they shoot up through with the tail and Blaze is holding Sonic ball like a yo-yo.
It's
Yeah,
so
let's see.
fun.
And she just tosses him.
I love
Yeah.
Sonic's fucking gremlin ass face again.
It's so nice. So funny.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry
just-
for the noises from my computer, please forgive.
It's
Yeah,
But yeah, Blaze throwing him like a yo-yo and Sonic's gremlin. Again, it's all just so, like, lively. I think is the best way to describe the panels.
absolutely.
Like, it doesn't feel like there's a shot where it's designed to be like, you know, nothing's moving. Nothing is doing much. Like, it feels like every character is always designed to, like, have something going on. Or the background is designed to be moving. Oh, I just really like how it does it.
Yeah, it's very rare to have like, panels where the characters are just like kind of standing there. Like it's always either been like they're in like a resting position after an action or preparing it. Or at the very least, like something else is happening. Like when Tangle is proposing an idea, like there's still action there, but Sonic and Blaze are kind of still.
It feels like they're yeah, like when they're looking up, it feels like you'd be able to, like, I could see, like, Sonic scratching his chin, for example, because it looks like that is like, that's what he's meant to be doing, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, when Tangle's about to offer the idea, it feels like they're both turning over. Like, even though there's not doing anything at that moment, because you see what happens before and after, it still feels like it's moving. You know?
Yeah, I like. So Blaze shoots Sonic into the thing, and then she blows up the thing. And obviously, Tangle's like, is he gonna be okay? Blaze's like, he's fine. Don't worry about him, he's fine.
Also, I do like
Really
that the
not
birds
fine.
that Sonic sees are Rings, Chaos Emeralds, and the Flitties. Very fun.
Boy gotta get so much brain damage from all this, like, physical hits he's taking. And,
I do like that they still show that like he is still a physical object. You know, he is fast and he's smashing into things, but he's still
he feels it.
he can still feel it.
Yeah, he is dizzy.
And once they, finish the battle, they actually introduce themselves.
Yeah.
And, like, once again, Tangle over here, she
Yeah, she's shocked. Man, girl failure meeting her princess.
Yeah.
Think about a girl failure.
No, she
He's
isn't,
competent.
but with the facial expressions that she gives to Blaze, like, yeah, that's what it feels.
Like,
Not girl failure, but the step above that.
like call her
Girl?
Girl. Yes, girl. No, I remember seeing, like, a weird,
She's just a
like,
girl from a little town up in the mountain. And Blaze is like a princess or whatever.
I remember
Now-
seeing, like, a weird, like, girl failure scale. Yeah, there's fail woman, then sad girl, then woman, girl employee, girl boss, girl war, criminal. So, at the bottom of fail woman is pathetic wet cat.
I'm a pathetic wet bun.
Yeah, so soft flop. That is where she has reached. Right above girl failure.
And Blaze is like, yes, I am here because I saw great peril. And Song is like, you're too late. And she's not happy, like,
Yeah, it was 7 months
I'm
ago
here.
when I got kidnapped. And she's shocked by it. I love that.
what? He's like, yes, my friends busted me out and we kicked.
That's cool.
But-
We fixed it. Don't worry about it. In the past.
I do love how, like, they are very constant about their characterization.
Yeah.
Like, even in a scene that most comics wouldn't really put any import on. Like, Tangle being, real eager and such is shown one just shaking hands with Blaze.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Blaze's, antisocialness comes through by being a bit awkward about it. Just be like, no, you can just call me Blaze, that's fine. Like, it's nice little characterizations.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're like, cool. And then once again, we get Tangle be like, yes, you are amazing. Follow me.
Yeah.
Girl is over the moon. And then it's Eggman.
Eggman. Egg the
That's
man.
the big reveal. Eggman.
The
man of
Eggman,
eggs.
he's here in the Sonic comic.
Eggman is doing that, looking through the blind things like Squidward in that one meme.
Yes. Except it's about a child whose toy broke.
Which seems weirdly specific. But alright.
Also, I like how he's being threatening, saying that he'll fix a red wagon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Which
Like,
I won't
know
lie, it
what's
sounds like
real.
he's going to make like some amalgamation creature of the wagon and the child.
Oh god, no.
Oh no.
Also, yeah, they're. Look, I just realized those two are kangaroos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it feels like they haven't been relying on like, like 3 species to work with. It feels like they've
It's not
just been
just
like
hedgehogs
throwing
and
out characters of all types.
Yeah.
And yeah, with the big reveal of Eggman, yeah, we
Yes.
finished the first volume. Any thoughts? Any
Very
other things
good. I
you
like.
wanna add? It was fun.
It's exceptionally good.
It was fun.
Again, they could keep like this level of quality. It'll be really good.
And they probably are, considering like
Also, even
how
like
long
the
it's been going and
alternate
how much I've heard about
freaking,
it.
even the alternate like cover arts
They're
give
so
off the
good.
characters so nicely.
Yeah.
You just get all these pages of cool.
I love all these art styles that they show off too. Like you have ones that like that feel more like in line with like the actual games. Like this one, this Sonic looks like it was ripped right out of Sonic Rush's box art.
It does.
It feels like it could have been an edit.
I'll admit, like, a couple of them feel like they could have been an edit, on unfortunately a bad way. I will keep out the name on this one, because I don't want to dog
I mean,
on
I see
someone's art.
this one. I mean, I know that I like it. It looks really good.
I think it looks good, but it feels like, at least like with the tails back there, it feels like a stock PNG.
It just looks
Like,
like
that's
a
not
red
bad, but I don't know, just something about it. It feels like that's the first Tails you would find if you went on Google Images, you know? Which, not really bad. They got high-quality models for it. That's mainly why it looks... why it feels
I'm
so
like
weird.
wondering, is this like someone who is a 3D artist, or do they just have the style where they can just draw like that?
Also,
I
I
have to
like
look, I have to look that up
the...
now because I'm curious. I want to know because I think it's really impressive. Because whether it is or isn't 3D, it's still really impressive to have this render style and how it looks. Is really impressive.
I like
and
the
it.
little future flag in the Amy and Sonic one.
Yeah, that was really cute.
Adorable.
Hang on, I forgot to
Yeah,
put
this-
these up on screen. I'm
This
sorry, I
was
forgot.
really fun. It was really fun.
Yeah. Again, like, if this is the same quality that we can expect, it'll be great.
Yeah, this person is a 2D and 3D artist.
Ooh.
Oh my. Oh my. Dang, okay. I did not expect to see some
Pretty titties.
18 plus are yeah. I did not see that marker in their profile. So
Who goes to look at our? Oh no, titties!
I just didn't. I don't know. It's on their like public profile. It's not. This is not like an alternate one. This is their main profile.
Well, some people don't feel the need to make an alternate account for
Yeah.
those team
know, it's
mistakes, right?
It just always feels weird when it's tied to a children's franchise.
It's just weird to see like,
Yeah.
you Google the artist's name and their Twitter comes up, and he starts going through the media tab and there's, and hi Bruce, hi the character. That's all. It's just surprising.
Honestly,
love-
out of
also
all of
this
them, I
one
do
with-
think I like Nathalie Trains for most.
Yeah, this one with Knuckles and Sonic and Tails, the one with I've seen their style a lot because I think it's also the one that they use for the Sonic Tarot cards.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, those things you bought had Was it Comic
Or
Con?
they have like so
Yeah,
many
Comic-Con.
really good pieces of art. I think they. Am I wrong in thinking that they also worked on the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh, probably.
Because like I feel like the backgrounds, like in Murder, really fit that.
I mean, it also feels like just in general with Sonic that they've embraced a kind of I think it's kind of the best option out of like that idea of like higher fans that people say
Yeah.
like they're getting people who genuinely love Sonic and who love these characters, and that is bringing in just so much like joy and good vibes to them.
It's cool.
So like it feels like it is not just trying to get in touch with like the people who like might like Sonic. It is actually getting people who have loved this series and this franchise and letting them bring their own love into it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Red. It's not here. It's not on this scene. I forgot to add it.
No, you wasted their points.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I wasn't prepared when I went ahead and looked up Nathalie. Apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. To see a bunch of Ultra Kill artwork. I was not prepared to see V1 and Gabriel and V2.
Dang.
They also did stuff for frickin' like, Mario RPG. Where they made a full comic for Mario RPG. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I will look into that later. But yeah. I think, like, genuinely, I really like the comic. I think it's so good.
Oh yeah.
It was really good. Alright, thank you for inviting me over, even though my Sonic knowledge is a little...
No, that's what makes it more fun, is that
Yeah, we get to talk about
we
it.
have differing levels of Sonic knowledge. Kay knows the most out of all of us. I
I
have random tidbits of Sonic knowledge that I have gained over time. And then you're there with the whatever we have accidentally force-fed you over time.
I think me and Wooloo have a kind of, at least a good overview for Sonic in general.
Yeah, I've played the bad games Kay hasn't played. Kay's played the good games I haven't played. What? I haven't played many. I stopped playing Sonic Adventure because I admit I got distracted. But that's beside the point.
You're saying it like that's the bad game. That's a good thing. That's the
No,
best
that
one.
is a good game. That's why I wasn't able to finish it, because I got distracted.
Hi, doggy.
Doggy!
Hi, Tonsker. You showed
Hi,
up
Tonsker.
right at the end. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not gonna end. We're just.
I want to talk about the end of the discussion.
You missed our.
Oh,
You
the
missed the
discussion.
hour and a half of Sonic discussion.
Don't worry, I will separate this out. I need to remember to do that for more things.
It'd be nice to have these saved so we can like look back.
Right.
on
I know.
it.
I wanted to... The reason I started going through what the volumes were, it was because I figured it would give us the opportunity to discuss it more in depth.
Yeah.
So, I know we could have had a little short discussion about it. But
But
I
like,
figured it
again,
was
this
better
first one
than-
sets up a lot of stuff. I feel like after this we'll have way more minor things to talk about.
Yeah, I feel like after this we're not going to have like an hour and a half again for each individual like chapter, but this gave us like a really good starting point.
I figured it was a nice way to do the introduction to the first volume.
Yeah. Because
That's why
again,
I
if
did
it was
that.
just the Tails stuff, we wouldn't have had much to talk about. If it was just like Tails and Amy, we wouldn't have had that much to talk about. Having the full list allows us to go ahead and like point out the differences between, because this is all introducing like characters.
Yeah.
Like, admittedly, only the last one feels like super plot relevant. Obviously, they're all plot relevant, but I'm talking about like
Yeah.
it introduces new elements, aka Tangle and the fact that Blaze has come over.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Also,
like
oh no, I just
Sonic, Amy,
realized.
and Knuckles and Tails are all like for sure's. Yeah, seeing Blaze is here, having introducing not just like a set of like new villains too. Yeah, I'm assuming they're not just gonna be one-offs.
No, yeah. Also,
Oh.
no, I just realized, unfortunately, the Blangle ship is going to be doomed Yuri. How could this happen to us?
No!
Because Blaze has to return home eventually, the second that the Soul Emeralds decide she's done enough. Oh no.
I am sad.
She can come back.
She can, but only when the Soul Emeralds let her, right?
I don't know. I closed the Blaze Phantom tab. I don't know the actual lore.
Okay, no, she visits
Blaze
freely.
not-
Okay, they're
not
good.
travel- Yeah.
They're good.
Yay!
It is not doomed Yuri now.
Yay!
Let's go, lesbians. Let's go.
Yeah, lesbians! Yes, I want to give another thank you for Bun for going ahead and making this. Look at the cute
Thank you.
PNGs, they're so good.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me to do them. It was a great idea.
It's very fun, very cute. And thank you, Bun and Kay, for not questioning too much why I wanted to know what your favorite Sonic characters was so I could put out plushes. I will add more to the table next time, don't worry.
I was like curious what you were going to do. I'm
No,
like,
it's just this.
it's not gonna be, too much. Maybe you'll just like make.
It's not gonna be PNGs or anything.
I mean, I didn't know if you'd do it. I figured maybe you would just like grab some like some like art and just put that up next to us to be like our favorite characters.
No, yeah,
or
I'll
something.
expand the background. I want to go ahead and add like a little screen in the background that could display what we're talking about. That could be nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. And you just gotta get your level up so you can put in those put that what's it called? Put a screen in the background.
I wanted a different couch that I feel like has more of the sitting on the couch with friends vibes. Hang on. Let me get it. You can dye it as well, I'm pretty sure. So I can make it a different color than blue, but blue is Sonic. But this feels like, childhood home couch, Versus the kind of like plush bench.
Yeah.
But that's level 96, and I don't know if we'll get to that anytime soon. And unfortunately, it costs like $500,000.
Not with that attitude.
True. But I don't want to burn myself on Final Fantasies.
Here you go, Kay. I cleaned it to the best of my abilities.
Yeah! Get as a sticker and as an emote. Give
Oh,
things
yeah.
a Sonic seal of approval.
Want me to cut it into a square?
Let me.
Give us the sticker. Okay.
I'm working on it.
Faster.
I'm working. I have to decide which one has to die now.
Me.
Oh no, you're full
died.
up on the stickers? No.
I'm full up on stickers.
We could throw it on mine. I have space. Go
Sure.
on mine, that'll work.
Sure.
Then you could keep it.
I wish why is it stickers not so limited?
Because Discord wants your money.
I need like
Money.
I need like 5 more boosts at my fucking server to.
Don't worry, I don't use my stickers that much, so I can add them there.
Thank you, wonderful magic wand, for making that really easy. Except that you leave all the edges really jagged, so I have to.
Yeah, that's what I ran into with the plushies.
I did like zoom in really far onto the thing. I figured, it'll be sized down, so it's anyway. So at least it'll give you like more ability to like cut out as many edges, if that makes any sense.
I mean, there was a lot of colors, so it made it a little bit more complicated, but it's fine. It didn't take me very long. Did it while we talked.
Perfect. It's beautiful.
Alright. Well, that was cool.
Yeah.
This was really fun. I can't wait for next week now.
Yeah.
Make sure I download all the things.
Yeah, would you mind sending me the file for the next volume?
Yeah.
So yeah, do we want to do 1 or 2 chapters for it? No. I figure 1 or 2 is probably the best, for giving us enough to talk about, but not blow through it in a month.
I think 2 would be good.
I think 2 is good.
Yeah, because that will give us like, that means we'd go through 2 books in a month. And go through 2 books in a month, we would do pretty alright.
Yeah. That was fun. Are we playing Luma Island now?
Yeah.
Figured. Unless we had something else we wanted to.
I figured we would play Luma Island.
Let's play!
We go
No.
ahead and force
I'd be
Bun to
playing-
listen to the lore behind Sonic.
Yes. I will.
We gotta sit Bun down. We gotta make her play Sonic now.
We force Bun to go through the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I was sad that I missed when you and Artie played that, Kay.
Have you seen Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, Bun?
I know what it is. I know that there's like a little game thing, visual novel kind of deal.
And do
I
we
didn't-
go ahead and get distracted and we force Bun to go through Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh god.
Do we get distracted?
You played through it?
Yeah, I played through it
Well,
on
let's say
stream
it.
before. I went through voicing characters. Do you wish to experience the murder of Sonic, Bun?
Oh boy.
It's your choice.
I don't want Sonic to be murdered.
Don't worry, he gets better.
He's better. You just saw him. He's better. Don't worry about it.
So he died? Is he like Goku? Does he get to be alive again?
Okay, he gets better. Don't worry about it.
What?
Hey,
Thank you for care package, doggy.
thank you for a care package, Tom.
Oh,
Nah, it's part of the stretch.
reminds me that I didn't eat food.
You should
Bun.
eat food.
It's okay. Nesta will eventually bring food. Sadly, our car broke down, so that's no fun.
Oh no.
No.
I had to send it in for repair, and that's expensive. Because yeah, how life be. You save a little bit of money, and then life is like, no, slaps it out of your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bun, what would you like? It is your choice.
I don't know, how long is it? Is it
It's
very
like an
long?
hour. It's not long at all.
I'd say it'd be like 2 hours.
It's in that realm.
If we're going to voice everything, it's going to be
True,
it's going to take a lot longer than if you're kind of just
Reading
like
through it.
speed read it. Yeah.
But do you would have played through it, but like, did you ever upload it or somewhere else?
I streamed it, but that was it.
Oh dang it!
Was that back when you streamed on YouTube? I don't think so.
No. Maybe? No, I don't think so, though. I could check.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I should upload my streams more. I'm very bad about remembering it.
it's okay.
It is. You did stream it on YouTube.
Oh.
Does it mean that it's on YouTube?
Yeah, it is just on YouTube.
Oh, I could give it a watch tonight. That could be fun.
Or do you want to experience it? I forgot I titled it. They really did canonically kill Sonic. Man, I used to be funny.
But fuck you, you're still funny. Shut the fuck up.
Man, I used to title my streams something like Spear, Spear, by God, they're broken in half.
I just kind of been feeling like playing stuff like Luma Island lately. So I was looking forward to that.
Yeah, you just want to watch it. That's all good.
You gotta appreciate the voice acting you made.
So I don't remember if I went all in on the voice acting there. I put my all when I played Mystery Dungeon with Pachi.
And I like going back and rewatching your streams every so often before bed. It's really relaxing.
I'm glad you like the streams.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I forget to post them. I will do that for you.
Don't worry about it.
No, I will do that for you.
Now, where's my controller today? Here. Let us in.
Oh, okay.
Come in.
Sorry. I have to kill some tabs.